And let's talk a little bit about policy. Let's start with the sanctuary city policies that the Democrats favor. To my dying day, I'll remember the mayor of Philadelphia doing his happy dance when a judge ruled in favor of Philadelphia becoming a sanctuary city. Can you imagine celebrating that? Dancing? What's his name? Jim, is it Keene? And he was out there. Do we have the happy dance of that Philadelphia mayor? I will never forget this. I don't know why that image sticks in my brain. I mean, it seems to me that if you're a sanctuary city, if you say to illegals, come here, we won't prosecute you. Come here, you can take our health care services for free. We'll give you free health care. We'll give you free education. We'll give you free cell phones. We'll give you food stamps. Come here. And you want to celebrate that? I would think a normal response would be, well, look, we have an obligation to our neighbors to the south. We have an obligation to Tren de Aragua and the gang members to give them a safe place to, rape and pillage and maim. We want to make them happy, but we've got to do it with a heavy heart. We've got to do it with passion. We've got to do it because we care. But you wouldn't celebrate it, would you? Well, if you're watching right now on Salem News Channel, again, this is the mayor of Philadelphia. It was the sanctuary city crap was being litigated in the courts, and some goofy leftist progressive judge came along and allowed Philadelphia to be a sanctuary city. And when the mayor found out, this is what he did.
A sanctuary city, yeah.
I can't believe, he was dancing. We are a sanctuary city, and he gives a high five. And to see an old man like that bounce on his toes and dance like that, super awkward, super cringy. But these mayors of these blue cities somehow think it's virtuous to be a sanctuary city. It's not a necessity. It's not just out of a labor. It's not a labor of love. It's something they crave. Listen to the Boston mayor yesterday on Capitol Hill, Michelle Wu.
You belong here. This is your home. Boston es tu hogar. Boston, 这里卡有，这是你的家. This is our city. We are the safest major city in the nation because we are safe for everyone.
Oh, really? Really? That's going to be news to Lake and Riley's family. That's going to be news to any of the families who have lost a loved one to an illegal, benefiting from sanctuary city policies. These guys are crazily out of touch with the American people. Here's Brandon Johnson. Now, this kook, this guy, I never thought anybody could make Lori Lightfoot look like Maggie Thatcher. But this guy, wow, what a piece of work Brandon Johnson is.
Our efforts to improve public safety by building trust with and investing in our communities are working. Violent crime is down in Chicago. The city ended 2024 with its lowest homicide rate in 5 years. The city is also safer because of our Welcoming City Ordinance. That law makes sure that the city's police resources are focused on our local priorities.
There's a part of me that wants them to keep doing this. Keep going. You keep doing this because you'll never win another election. I got to believe there's plenty of Democrats who are sitting around saying, no, that's a bridge too far. Wait till you hear Jim Jordan. I'm going to give you, if you're frustrated at Michelle Wu and Brandon Johnson, wait till you hear Congressman Jim Jordan with the mayor of Denver.
Mike Gallagher.
I always want to put you in a good mood, not a bad mood. So I think you're going to enjoy Congressman Jim Jordan mixing it up with the sanctuary city mayor of Denver.
Who's Abraham Gonzalez?
Thank you, Congressman. He is a individual that was released from the county jail on Friday in the city and county of Denver.
That's all you know about him?
I do know that he was facing charges that the
Venezuelan gang member arrested by Border Patrol on September 20th, 2023, released into the country by the Biden administration. A few months later, he's arrested in your city charged with aggravated assault. On March 11th, 2024, he's charged with motor vehicle theft, stole a car, and then on March 20th, 2024, Mr. Gonzalez is charged with felony menacing. 6 days after that last charge, ICE sends you a detainer, which includes an administrative warrant. Basically, it says if you're going to release this bad guy, this gang member who allegedly stole a car, menaced people, and assaulted people, give us a 48-hour heads up. Is that right? Does that refresh your memory?
I do know about the detainer request. I do know that we provided a notification of release.
What kind of notice did you give ICE when you released him?
We gave him notification. I'm not sure how long in advance
1 hour.
it was. I do know
1
that.
hour.
I do know that there were
1 hour notice, and you released him 5 days ago, right? Why not give him more heads up? Actually, let's put the slide up. Let's see what it says here. Let's put the slide up. This is what the Denver Sheriff's Department, it's kind of hard to see, so I'll read it. It says, Denver Sheriff Department, ICE notification being released to the streets. I simply said, just release him to us. You release him to the streets. Why not release him to ICE?
Thank you. What we've done, and we do this regularly, we've done 1,226 of these, is we notify
I'm
ICE.
asking about one. I'm not asking about the 1,200. I'm asking about Mr. Abraham Gonzalez, who's a gang member from Venezuela, stole a car, assaulted someone. You had him in your custody for how long?
I know that we released him.
345 days you had him in custody. And I said, hey, can you give us 48 hours heads up?
I don't know.
You gave him 1 hour notice.
Mr. Congressman, we notified them of release. There were 6 ICE agents present when he was released, so they had enough time to respond and to be present.
Respond where?
To the jail where we released him from. So we released him we notified them of the release time. When we notify them of release, they come to the jail facility to pick them up. They're
why
still
didn't you
on.
say it? That's not what you said. You said you release him to the streets. Did you release him to the streets? You release him to ICE?
What we do, sir, is we release him from our county jail, and we coordinate with ICE on that release time and release date so that ICE can come and pick them up from that location.
Pick them up where? In the parking lot?
Yes, sir. They're on the facility
Guess
property.
what happened in the parking lot?
I know, sir. I've reviewed the video. So I looked at it. I've talked to the sheriff last night.
One of the ICE officers got assaulted, didn't he?
I reviewed the video,
They had
sir.
to tase the guy, didn't they?
Would you like me to answer, sir?
No, I'd like you to answer, did they tase him?
I know that there were 6 officers that had multiple tasers. I saw the
So they
detention
had
on
6
video.
officers. If you keep him in the facility and they come in the facility and get him, does it take 6 officers? Probably takes 2, doesn't it?
So we've been doing these, as I mentioned, 1,224 times, 1,226 times. This is the first time I've been made aware of there's been an incident like this. So I reached out to ICE after I saw the video. I've coordinated with their team and offered to sit down and see if there are procedures we can change
It's a simple
to make sure
question.
this works smoothly.
It's a simple question. You can release him in the parking lot, give ICE 1 hour notice, and they got to send 6 officers to arrest this guy. Or you can say, hey, here's what we're going to do. We're going to hold him. You come in and bring 2 officers in, and you turn him over there. Why not do it that way?
We have a city ordinance.
You know why you don't do it that way?
We have a city ordinance that governs.
Because you're a sanctuary city. This is the whole point.
No, sir, I disagree with you.
Oh, okay.
Because I'll tell you why. If you talk about sanctuary as a definition of shielding people from law enforcement, we do not do that. What we do is provide services. In this context, what we did is we coordinated the release.
An officer got assaulted because of your policy, which says we're going to release him to, in your words, not mine, to the streets. They have to arrest him in the parking lot. They bring 6 officers when they could have had 1 or 2 just come in your facility, in the jail, and take the guy there. But you won't do it that way.
I've seen the video. I've reached out to ICE.
I've
offered to sit down and
facts
coordinate
too.
on strategies. If we need to make adjustments to what we do on releases, we'll do that. This is the first time in the 1,226 releases
You know,
I've heard of an
I read your
incident, so we'll
written
take
testimony
action.
last night. I read your written testimony last night. 4.5 pages. And you used the word safe, safer, or safety 13 times. Talking about my job is to protect is the safety of the people in Denver. We prioritizing making sure everyone in our community is safe. That's a lie. Because it was not safer for the ICE agents who are part of your community. No way was it safer. The safest thing to do is to say, ICE, we got him in custody. Come here, we're releasing. We held him 345 days. We can't hold him a second longer. We can't wait for you to come inside the building. We got to let him go, so you have to arrest him in the parking lot. That is how stupid sanctuary policies are and what they mean to the community that you put at risk and to the ICE officers ICE officer who was assaulted. And they had to use a taser on them. It's not good.
Mr. Chairman.
That's the way it's done. Congressman Jim Jordan with a sanctuary city mayor of Denver.
For full shows, live and on demand, it's Salem News Channel.